afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Welcome to Kenya, Finland. Today I want to talk about peer pressure of adults in the diaspora. Kenyans in the diaspora who are going through adult peer pressure. So there's a lot of adult peer pressure where everybody's trying to compete with their friends or trying actually to fit in to the group, actually not even competing but trying to fit in, because in my opinion peer pressure is a matter of conforming from your way of doing things to the way of the group so that you can fit in. So anyway, I'm going to just point out a few things I've noticed, especially on peer pressure in Finland, and I'll give my opinion about it. I've noticed that when Kenyans come to Finland, they tend to have a tendency of wanting to fit in real quick and look like everybody, especially the Kenyans who come and go straight to school. They find that the Finnish people, they dress a certain way, they have a certain lifestyle, they eat pizza on Fridays, and they go clubbing in the evening. On Saturday, Friday, they go to sauna, swimming pool, or sauna in the building. Before they have drinks and go out, they wear nice clothes, they wear nice shoes. Finnish people tend to have clothing for different occasions, like in many other societies. So if they're going to jogging, they have nice jogging clothes. If they want to go out for swimming, or they want to go cycling, they have their own bicycles. You find very young adults who are driving nice cars, bought either by themselves or their parents or gifted to them. People here, they don't dress so classy, but in my opinion, but they do dress according to the season. So if it's a season where like off shoulders are in, you find everybody having their off shoulders, and people like to go buy from specific shop brands. So when you come in here, especially as a new student, you want to fit in, and maybe you don't come from a background where you have that type of money that you can be able to just walk into H&M and buy yourself some off-shoulder blouses. And then you look at the Kenyans who are already here, like people who came 2 years before you, and they are wearing all these nice off-shoulders dresses. They wear nice jeans from shop brands. They wear the Nikes, they wear the Pumas, and they look nice and sharp and everything, and you want to fit in, So there's a tendency for people wanting to especially young adults trying to fit in and now start doing things in order to get money to be able to wear the clothes, the shoes, get a car. And so one of the quickest way, because the jobs here, casual jobs, don't pay very well, they are advised, utafuta mzungu, find a boyfriend. Finnish people are not generous, so that's the first culture shock. Finnish men are not generous, sorry to say. They are not going to spoil you like you hear American men. They're just giving their girlfriends left, right, center. So the girls end up just changing boyfriend after boyfriend, looking for that generous one who's going to support the lifestyle. Those sponsors you left in Nairobi, hakuna huku. You will look for them. You will be switching boyfriend from one to another, and at the same time there's that pressure to have a white boyfriend. Hey Kenyans, umengangana huko, you are just being used and dumped, because that's and having casual relationships in Finland is a very, I don't know how to put it, but men here don't see it to be a big deal. So a lot of them will just have casual relationships, drop you, and you're busy there wanting to show people that you have a white boyfriend. Peer pressure. Every time you call your friends, they ask you, umepata mzungu, You're there, left, right, center, or online dating. not worth it. Even those ones who've lived in Finland many years know finding a good man and getting married and establishing a good relationship takes time. So this peer pressure of everybody trying to tell you, hey, we are going out, make sure you bring your boyfriend, make sure you usitoke kwa club bila msee, usitoke kwa club bila mzungu. That's just total nonsense, you know. So the other thing I came to realize that this competition of finding that rich man to settle down and be happy and start this big happy family, that's how many people end up here being single moms. Very quickly, you're just a single mom with a broken heart. You're raising the kid alone. Your mother is not here. Your relatives are not here. During winter, you have to clothe that kid and push that pram in that deep snow on your own, and then you have to run and go and do a cleaning job, and then come back, pick the kid, you take the kid to play. Yeah, then after that, you bathe the kid, you clean the house, you wash. You cook. Then again, the same routine over and over. You feel like you're going crazy, and that's why many people go into substance abuse here in Finland. You know, peer pressure. Just because of peer pressure, you find yourself married. You did not even love that guy, but you wanted to be seen. You're in a relationship, you're married, you have a child, and now you've been left, dumped, and that guy has moved on. He has moved on. He even gives you full custody, and he doesn't come to visit the child. You just get the money through Kela or whatever, social office. And he has moved on. He's living his best life, and you're there stuck with the child, and loneliness and sadness and parental responsibilities, peer pressure. Just relax. If you had relaxed and focused on your education, things would have been different. Then there is another group of people, the working class. You're trying to compete with all your workmates who have bought houses. Even you're feeling the itch. You're supposed to have a house. Guys, let me tell you. There's something called ASP account that Finnish people set for their children as soon as they turn 18. By the time you see them buying those houses, in those accounts, those kids had saved a lot of money, and even some of their parents do deposit a lot of money in those accounts. So when they are going to negotiate for a mortgage, they have a very strong position, so they are able to actually afford that mortgage. I know so many of my friends who were saving money in their ASP account, and most Kenyans don't even know what ASP account is. I'm sure, ask majority, they do not know what ASP account is. And there you are trying to buy a house, competing with your Finnish colleagues at work or your neighbors. You want to also be seen to have a nice house, a nice car, driving a nice car. What people do not understand, Finnish people have a lot of generational wealth which is passed across from generation to generation, and they don't talk about it because Finnish people don't believe in being showy. So you find that even if it's a car they've just been gifted, or Mummy bought, Mummy's grandmother or grandpa bought, or Mommy bought for their wedding present, and you as a Kenyan, you're there, you want to be seen also driving a nice car. You don't want to drive a small Ford car, you have to be seen driving an X-Trail. And you don't even have money to fuel. You have to swipe credit card every time you have to fuel, or every time something breaks in the car, or if anytime you have to take it for maintenance. I was told about a guy who bought a car which had such a big engine, high consumption fuel, that after some time he would not afford the fuel, just the fuel. He could not afford the fuel. He had money, yes, to make the monthly deposits for the car, but he could not afford the car. He could not afford fuel. So he started riding a bicycle after 2 weeks. Started riding a bicycle to work after he had shown off the car to everybody, and he was showing everybody how he's a rich guy. He could not afford fuel. He started riding a bicycle to work. Guys, just pick your lane. Stop with the peer pressure. It's okay. It's okay. Just lead it's not a must that you look like you're all up there. Relax. Then women, you join these groups where you are forced to do things. Now we are going for baby shower. Dressing code is white. It has to be like this. We have to go and rent or hire the dresses from which you seamstress run like how, why are you joining those groups? Toka kwa hizo groups ni stress tu tupo. Wengine nikasikia ati umepangiwa mwende sijui holiday, you're supposed to join your girlfriends to go for holiday, and your girlfriends have been married to rich men. Now they want you with your poor man to take a loan to go and go to that holiday, and you don't have the money. So my question to you is, while you're busy there complaining that you are being forced to go and take a loan to join the girls in the girls trip, to go to Paris or go where, why are you in that group? That is not on your level. If you join girls who do not understand that you don't have that type of money, and you must fit, for you to be in that group, you must join them in all the activities, the street dinner, they organize, hey, we are having a dinner. Hey, me, I was invited once, nikasema msieni invite tena. Munenda dinner, you spend sijui 70 euro, my friend, 70 euro just dinner, fine dining. Hey, why you dress like that? You have to dress like this, like this. After that, we are going to the sijui wanaitanga nini? Theater ama ni nini? Mwende mkasikize those funny songs. I said, mi ni mgenge bwana, mi vitu zingine kaizi sitaweza. Hapana, no. So me always say, it's also, the choice is in your hands. Hakuna mambo ya kufuatana na watu. Just tell them, please, you continue with your life, enjoy it as you wish, but you're too high for me. Me, I can't. I cannot be taking loans or credit to make my hair to fit in, or to clothes, or sijui holiday. Anyway, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next segment.